Let's go. So we have a Mel Tucker update. We'll get to that in a second. But guys, I'm going to need your comments down below. This is really one of the more insane things that's happened on this channel. Lincoln Riley has apparently been offered something that you may or may not be familiar with on this channel.
But I have been told from somebody that I trust, and I need y'all to listen, that Lincoln Riley has been offered a contract that would be an 8-year, $96 million deal. I was told that offer is on the table. He has that. And I was also told that it's not likely that Oklahoma would match that. And that's a big deal in itself. It's a big deal in itself. But I was also told something else that I think LSU fans and Oklahoma fans may want to know. And nobody's talking about this.
As many of you know, I have a lot of respect for the J-Boy, and he is actually reporting that Lincoln Riley is being offered $12 million a year. And if that sounds familiar or looks familiar, you probably remember this on our very channel 2 weeks ago. While I was really high, if you want to see how high I was, make sure you can actually watch the video in the top right corner. And don't assume what you're assuming. I was very serious. I had done a lot of research on this, and I suggested Scott Woodward offer Lincoln Riley a contract worth $10 to $12 million. And apparently, according to the J-Boy show, now once again, this is just one report, but he seems to be pretty well connected. This may or may not have happened, but if it did, maybe, just maybe, Scott Woodward watches our channel. Kidding. But it is interesting that it ended up being the number that we suggested. And look, if Lincoln Riley decides to take this job, or if he doesn't decide to take this job, that is, of course, up in the air. And that's the thing. Why would Lincoln Riley want to leave with Malachi Nelson around the corner and having Caleb Williams, arguably the most talented quarterback in college football, for at least 2 more seasons? Why would Lincoln want to leave that in Norman? Well, let's go back to the J-Boy.
One aspect of the transfer portal that not a lot of people are talking about is if a coach like Lincoln Riley takes a job like LSU, he can bring whoever the hell he wants. He can choose the players he wants to take with him to LSU, and one of those would be Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams would go to LSU with Lincoln Riley if he chooses to do so, which from what I'm being told is very likely.
So yeah, that's pretty wild that he included that, and it does make this situation even more fascinating. Now, outside of Joe Burrow and maybe Justin Fields, really Oklahoma has dominated the transfer portal when it comes to quarterbacks, with 2 transfer quarterbacks winning Heismans, and of course Jalen Hurts thrown in there as well. It's insane, and obviously this would be a little bit different because Lincoln Riley would be transferring with Caleb Williams to LSU. Now, what's fascinating is Caleb Williams did pick LSU in his top 3 when he ended up choosing Oklahoma. Maryland was also in his top 3, and that was due to proximity because he is from the DC area. But still, this whole thing is just absolutely insane. So the first thing is, do I actually think Lincoln Riley is going to take this offer, if there is indeed an offer? And I cannot stress this enough. These coaching rumors are so wild. People are throwing so many different things out there for their clients to get raises, and it is what it is, right? But would this actually happen? Because once again, J-Boy did include in the report that Oklahoma would not be able to match LSU's $12 million. And that is interesting considering that Oklahoma is getting ready to make a move to the SEC. But I'll say this, and I've felt this way from the get-go. I don't think this actually ends up happening. And I know you guys are expecting me to say this because I have pounded my fist on the table for Lincoln Riley for so long, and I have pounded my fist on the table to say go on ahead and offer him $10 to $12 million. And we've done a lot of Lincoln Riley content during this coaching search. And you guys know just from watching all the live streams that he has been my clear-cut number one candidate, more so than anyone else. So I know you want me to tell you that Lincoln Riley is going to for sure take this reported offer, but I don't think he does it. I don't. I really don't. And there's a lot of reasons as to why. The first thing is Oklahoma and LSU have the same exact blue chip ratio for 2021, which is a stat derived by Bud Elliott at 247 Sports. Once again, we are rehashing a few things from our initial Lincoln Riley deep dive, but just for reference, Oklahoma and LSU have the same amount of 4- and 5-star recruits that make up a percentage of their roster. And I've always said this, Oklahoma has done a fine job recruiting defensive players, and that's been the weaker side of the ball for Lincoln Riley. And I know that's been a calling card for some that Lincoln Riley would leave Oklahoma to go to LSU because LSU will have better defensive players. But since 2017, just based on a quick count by me, LSU has brought in 42 4-star defensive players or better, where Oklahoma has brought in 38 4-star defensive players or better. They've had the Nick Benitos and the Kenneth Murray, so they've had some decent players. They just haven't matched it with their scheme, as Alex Grinch, based on his amazing performance defensively in 2020 and 2021, Oklahoma's defense has just not been as good. Heck, they got ran all over by Kansas, which isn't as bad knowing what Kansas did on the road versus Texas, but still, the Oklahoma defense it has really fallen off. And maybe Lincoln Riley makes that move over because he thinks LSU could give him a better defense and potentially a better defensive coordinator. Maybe, but still, just by looking at the raw talent aspect of it, yes, LSU has had 17 defensive draft picks since 2017, and Oklahoma's only had 8. But still, based on just the raw talent, at some point Oklahoma's defense is going to get better. I also think Lincoln Riley looks at his recruiting classes for 2022 and 2023. Both of them look to be phenomenal. He already has a top 10 class lined up for 2022, and once again in 2023, he does have 5-star quarterback Malachi Nelson committed. So his quarterback outlook for where he is right now is still really, really good. I do want to talk about this Mel Tucker news that he is being offered this massive raise. And as I've said from the get-go, we also have done a few deep dives on Mel Tucker. He was never leaving Michigan State. It doesn't make a lot of sense. $95 million over 10 years based on one season. Nobody loves their school more than Mel Tucker loves Michigan State. I guarantee you that. Because, and we talked about this at our meetup this past weekend on LSU's campus. Mel Tucker was given a $3 million raise to go from Colorado to Michigan State. So he was making about $2 or so million a year at Colorado. They gave him $5 million a year, which catapulted him into the top 20 paid head coaches, which, by the way, that is more than a lot of coaches who have actually accomplished something as a head coach. So, once again, good for Mel Tucker getting this money. I am all about that. But the point is, he is going to love Michigan State and its athletic director and boosters for giving him this opportunity. And this year, once again, before he ever had a winning season as a head coach, his salary got a raise again. It went from $5 million to $5.5 million, which made him the 13th highest paid coach in the sport, once again before ever having a winning season. Now, don't get it twisted. If Mel Tucker, for some reason, ends up going to LSU now, I do think he would win big. I do think he's supremely talented, but what Michigan State is doing is something that we've never seen before in college football. Once again, if Mel Tucker gets this $9.5 million, That is actually more than what Ed Orgeron made this year. It really is wild. So, once again, it goes to show you that Michigan State is really serious about football, that they have donors with some really deep pockets, and that they love them some Mel Tucker. And no matter what, it's hard to overcome that. The fan base loves him, and if he makes that kind of money at Michigan State, while at the same time not being as under much pressure to win as he would at LSU, why would he ever leave Michigan State other than going to a job that would give him a better shot to win a national championship? That would be the only reason why he would leave Michigan State to go to LSU. So this right here would be the biggest obstacle for Lincoln Riley. See, what are you doing? So, we talked about this in the live stream. Lincoln Riley has two dogs named Boomer and Sooner. Like, you can't take this LSU job, and a lot of you are dog people. You can't take the LSU job and still have your dogs named Boomer and Sooner. So, I would say you would need to change it to Honey and Badger. That's what I said on the live stream. A few of you said Baton and Rouge. And once again, this is according to his Wikipedia page that he has two pets. So maybe they're not even dogs, but still. Hope you enjoyed this video today. Comment down below. Do you think Lincoln Riley actually takes this offer? I don't know. I hope he does. Once again, even though I don't think he will, and even though we did all that research and we've talked about Lincoln Riley for so long on this channel, I do think he ultimately stays. It is Power Hour LSU. Boom! What are we having tonight, Z? We're doing pork chops tonight. Liz,